Hey guys, Jarek and Muki here, going to be doing some more Smash for the 3DS. This time I'm going to be playing as Ganondorf, who is not my main in the least, but he's just too fun to use.
And big surprise, I'm Link. So, good versus evil here. Good must triumph, right?
Hey, I'm rewriting the rules, alright?
Okay.
You gotta have a bad guy win one game, or another, or five, or a lot with
Five.
you.
Like every game.
Ganondorf is just, he's the biggest troll character.
I
And
hate,
I
I
feel
hate
like
Ganondorf so much.
if I was going try hard with Ganondorf, I feel like I could do a lot better, but I was trying to go with all these really goofy things like this.
I
It's
was
just
too
fun.
smart for you that time, but
If I kept doing it, you would have ran into it eventually at some point or another.
absolutely.
Eventually, you will learn.
Yes.
Yeah, Ganondorf is one of those characters where he can be really good. And his combos I feel like are really easy to get down. But I don't know. I wasn't really going for his nice combos. I was going more for just stuff like this. Something I've noticed that works pretty well if you do the forward B grab and do the standard jab punch that for some reason is ridiculously strong and then kick, you can string that together and get them off stage very quickly, and I think it's guaranteed. They can't really do anything about it. Assuming you grab them when you're on the ground, otherwise you mess that up. But yeah, Ganondorf in general, it feels like from Brawl he's buffed, but he still feels the same strong, slow character. He is really like heavier than he used to be. That's something I don't like. Like, it's nearly impossible to let go of the ledge and jump onto the ledge. Also, I entirely forgot that the down B doesn't give you your jump back anymore, because I've been playing way too much Project M. I don't know if you knew about that, but everyone else knows about it if you've played Melee or Project M. With Captain Falcon and Ganondorf, if you do their kick in the air, it'll give you your jump back. Not sure
Really?
why it works that way, but it did that in Melee and in Project M. I don't think it did it in Brawl, but they brought that back in Project M. A greatly needed buff, because both Captain Falcon and Ganondorf were pretty terrible in Brawl.
I really need to
It's
pick
so
up some
disappointing.
Project M. Like, honestly.
It's so disappointing how bad Captain Falcon was in Brawl, because it's Falcon. This is like everyone's favorite character. There's no way not to like Falcon.
Yeah. Captain Falcon's just as a character, I love him. Fighting against him is like the most annoying thing, and I don't like his playstyle too much. It doesn't fit me. But as a character, he's just like the best thing.
Yeah, he's just really fun to use. Like, I want to make him one of my mains, and I think I'm working towards that, because I've had a few really good games with Captain Falcon, but historically I have stayed with Fire Emblem characters and Charizard, so those are kind of the characters I know how to use, and I'm still working on Falcon a little bit. I've worked on him. I need to work on him far more in Project M, because it is much harder in Project M to be good with Captain Falcon than it is in this game, because all the extra exploits and movements, stuff like that, it makes it very difficult. You gotta be fast. Like, really fast.
I think everything in Project M is a lot harder, but that's why it's so beautiful.
Yeah, the skill gap is definitely much bigger in Project M than in these ones. But that was the whole point. You can do... See, the thing with Ganondorf is that I feel like the reason it's easier for me to do things like this... I told you you're going to get that punch eventually.
I thought you were going to turn around, so I was like, nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. If people haven't noticed, they gave that Warlock punch a little bit of a... It has some armor on it now.
Just the tiniest bit.
That's just scary.
3-0.
I think half of those deaths you just ran into my fist and or weenus.
Yeah. I have a tendency to go straight for it.
Typically.
Mm.
Insert every gay joke ever here. So you like weenuses and getting fisted, alright.
Hey,
But yeah, there was 2 games where I was playing as Ganondorf. The second one was better than the first. The first I feel like I was just goofing around. The second one I feel like I did a little bit better just goofing around. If that makes sense.
You were styling, and then you were styling with style? I don't know.
I was styling, and then I was styling even more.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like the reason it's easier to do well with Ganondorf than most other characters is just because it's slower. You have more time to think about what you need to do. His moves have more hit stun. He has so many gimmicks that are just really goofy and funny. And
you,
I'm sure
maybe.
you'll see. Well, once you use him, once you kind of get used to how slow he is, it definitely becomes a little bit easier. But yeah, there's a little bit of a transition period between using someone as fast as, say, Marth to someone as slow as Ganondorf. And that's that combo I was talking about where, 3 hits that do a ton of damage really, really quickly. And it works, like it's a guaranteed thing. At a higher percents, that punch is going to punch him too far away to do the kick. But it works no matter what at low percents, so.
I feel like...
And that's what I mean, you can be so creative with Ganondorf and do things like that.
Oh
Granted,
my god.
anyone...
That down kick hit me a lot. I think this match hit me like about 3 times.
I'm pretty sure it didn't kill you that many times, though.
Yeah.
If you're in a competitive match, honestly, that's not going to... I don't know why you ran into that. If you're in a competitive match with someone... If you're playing against someone that knows what they're doing, though, that wouldn't have happened. Obviously not the punch, but that's not what I meant. Doing an up B, then directly a kick after that, they would have just gone off stage and gone to the ledge, where they would have been safe from the kick, at least until the vulnerability wears off. So yeah, Ganondorf is a scary character to play against, because sure he's slow, and sure you can capitalize on what he does in any missed move, but if he capitalizes on something you do, you're fucked. Like, really bad, and okay, bye.
Yeah, Ganondorf's punishes like really hard, I've noticed. Like, whenever I make a mistake and you come at me with Ganondorf, I take so much damage from it, and it's just painful.
It's pretty much it's almost like every move Ganondorf has does more damage than any move someone like Lucina will do. Like, even his jab is a really strong move. And it's fast, too, that's a scarier thing. I love how they changed that, too. You don't really fall for it a lot, but doing that on the ledge and pulling someone off and suiciding is just really, really satisfying and funny to me. I don't know, you kind of just... You kind of learned to stay away from the ledge when I'm on it, because I can reverse people and get people off the ledge when I'm off ledge very quickly. And again, you're running into all my attacks.
Of course. One of these days, though. One of these days.
So, I'm pretty sure God, Ganondorf's ugly.
God, I hate his dumb face.
I totally lost track of what I was saying. He's just that ugly. Alright, I totally just rewrote what happened in Ocarina of Time. Just so you know.
Every Zelda game ever, actually.